Hey, my name is Omar and this is Tamago and Friends. This week we're making Oyakodon. Oyakodon is a common Japanese dish that has chicken and egg served over a bed of rice. Let's begin. Measure out however much rice you want to add to your dish. Wash your rice 2 to 3 times under running water. For the best results and the most uniform results, I recommend getting a rice cooker. Any kind will do. I personally have an Instant Pot, as you can see in the video. You don't have to be that fancy, just something that'll help you cook your rice. Why can't you just cook it over the stove? Well, the reason I don't do it is because using a rice cooker uniformly cooks the rice to the fluffy, steamed version of rice that I particularly enjoy. Let's grab a cutting board and prepare our chicken. We're going to use chicken thighs, and the reason why we're using chicken thighs is because chicken thighs just have more flavor, period. I try and cut my chicken thighs into long strips so that way when I add it to the pan, they kind of sit shallow and absorb a lot more flavor. Once you cut up all your chicken thighs and add them into your mixing bowl, add some sake and let that sit and develop for a little bit of time. We recognize not everyone can use alcoholic ingredients in some of the recipes that we're making. So here are some non-alcoholic things that you can add to your recipes. Next, we're going to thinly chop some white onions, and that's going to be added to our pan later on. Now, I switched my cutting board here because I had meat particles on there, and then I switched to using vegetables. You don't want to have those bacteria on the same cutting board, so either clean your cutting board or get a new cutting board so that way you can continue working. Once your onions are done being cut, set them aside. Now, grab a bowl as we're going to create a sauce for our Oyakodon. In your bowl, you're going to add some dashi. I didn't have dashi on hand, so I just used miso soup from our miso soup video, which was made with dashi. After that, add mirin, along with soy sauce. And whisk together. Lastly, add some sugar to balance out some of the sodium that is inside of our sauce, and then set aside. Grab a new bowl. In this new bowl, we're going to break 3 eggs. You're going to slowly break the yolk inside of the whites and mix the eggs together. We're not going to whisk it and make it all uniform. We want to see some breaking and patterns inside of the egg. Transfer all of our prepped ingredients over to the stove where we will start cooking our Oyakodon. In a skillet or fry pan, you're going to add your onions and start to saute for 5 minutes. We don't want them translucent because we want a little bit of bite to it. After 5 minutes, add your sauce from earlier. You just need to add enough to lightly coat the top of the onions. While our sauce is cooking the onions, add your chicken and cook. After 2.5 minutes, flip your chicken over so it cooks on the other side. Once your chicken is fully cooked for about 5 minutes, go ahead and slowly add your egg over the top. Drizzle it over everything that's inside the pan. Cover your pan with a lid to let the egg cook thoroughly. Once your egg is mostly cooked, there's still a little bit of runny pieces. You can take it off the heat and then serve. And there you have it. That's Oyakodon, which is a play on words with the chicken and the parent, because the eggs represent the children and the chicken represent the parent. I know, it's a weird dish, but it's really good. You should give it a try. And if you do, tell us down below in our comments section. Also, while you're there, give us a like and possibly subscribe. We could use some more people watching our videos. And if you go to our YouTube page, Tamago and Friends, you could actually watch more of those videos, including a slew of other Japanese-based dishes that we've been making recently. With that being said, my name is Omar, and this is Tamago and Friends. Thank you all for watching, and have a great day. Bye.